Hello and welcome to Jack is insecure about his hair at the moment because it's all short and patchy and doesn't look very good at all. I mean, welcome to You Should Be Reading, because that's the show that we're doing at the moment. Yeah, it is, yes, You Should Be Reading, that's the show. Hello and welcome to You Should Be Reading. Today on You Should Be Reading a work in progress. Yes. Or should you? Seriously, I know the hat is stupid, but I do feel more comfortable wearing it because the hair really is just awful. And yes, so this is a book review of Connor Franta as a work in progress. And Connor Franta is a YouTuber, and that does put me in the slightly precarious position of him quite very possibly being able to see this review at some point because he's on the medium that I myself am using to put a review out of his book. So best not say anything too negative. Ooh! Nearly forgot to do something very important that I probably should have done right now. This is my passcode, damn it. Just bear with me a second. So that takes care of that little bit of awkwardness, even though I myself am made up of nothing but awkwardness, but I digress. So, a work in progress by YouTuber Connor Franta, potentially high, is a memoir by Connor Franta, written by him because, you know, that is what memoirs are. They're written by the people that they're about because that's their entire thing, but you know that. Anyway, it's a book. It's very nice. It's very good. I mean, just look at the aesthetic appeal of it. It's all very pretty with the way that it feels. That I don't know what the exact material is, but I think it's something recycled. And this bit here, you've got that little nice triangular view there that opens out into this view from a plain window, and in the back you've got a picture of Connor's little face and a picture of loafers on a dashboard on a road, whatever. And the book is about Connor's life and his road to getting to the point in which he is at now. And it's a very good book. It's very short. It's only 220 something pages, give or take a few pages or so. And it's quite quick because the text is large enough, and it's filled with lots and lots of lovely little pictures, and you know, it's good. It's good. There are a few caveats though, because while it is good, see, I'm really, all the words that I think of to describe what I think of the book makes it sound like I don't like it, or that I hate it, or the words that I use just sound cruel when they're used. But there is, to do with the book, it is a little bit, just infinitesimal little bit, infinitesimally, microscopically, it's a bit bland, just a bit, just a scooch bland. It's an unavoidable part of the reading experience. Like, you read the book and you like Connor. He's a very nice guy. He's a good chap. And you like his being in his company through the 200 something pages of being with him as he goes through his life and his worldview and all that stuff. And, you know, nothing against the guy. It's just that the book itself is like, it's filled with lots of life advice things. Like, it's 75 to 80% filled with nothing but this is what you need to do to lead a better life, this is what you need to do to feel more fulfilled, this is what you do to feel creative and artistic, and so on and so forth. It's filled with all those kinds of platitudes that you kind of, they're like bumper sticker things, and there's nothing wrong with it because it's all positivity and it's all trying to be inspirational and try to make you feel good about life and be inspired and that kind of thing. The problem with this though is that I feel like most of the books that are written by YouTubers seem to do this thing all the time. Like, it seems to be a recurring thing. Like, I don't know if the publishers that give the deals to the YouTubers ask them to make their books as easily swallowable to the general audience as, like, broadly acceptable to an audience and appeal to the most widest demographic possible so that they sell the most copies. I don't know if that is a thing that's asked of the YouTubers when they're writing the books, but in any case, those are filled with all the kind of life advice things to try and like just sound inspirational and make it seem like it's worth them, the YouTubers, having gotten the book deal, and try and make it worth your time to read them, instead of just being like, why is this person that makes collab videos on YouTube writing a book, and why am I reading it? What is the point? Is there a point? And so there is a sense of that. There is a sense of trying to appeal to just saying all the things that sound inspirational and life enhancing and that kind of stuff. The thing is that to me, all the stuff that's said in the book that is the life inspirational stuff, I've heard in one form or another so many other times in my life already. Maybe because I've read so many books, or maybe because I've seen so many films, or maybe just because I've lived a very, very weird life. But in any case, I burped there, sorry. But I just mean that I've heard all the inspirational platitudes in the book before, elsewhere, multiple times, and also said better than they're said in the book. And of course, Connor Franta even himself says on the back cover itself that I've only been around for 22 years and there's so much left for me to explore and learn. And, you know, that's fair enough. Even I've still got more to explore and learn, and I'm the same age as him, give or take a few months. And I don't know, I'm just saying that to me, as a person personally, it's just not like fulfilling to me. It's not inspirational to me because it's all just bleh, it's blandy. But then again, I have to take into account the fact that Connor Franta's audience must mostly be made up of younger people, people who are much younger than me, and people who haven't had the same life experiences that I've had. And we all have different life experiences, we all have different outlooks on life, and we all still need to learn things differently and get to the same conclusions through different paths and all that kind of stuff. And so I have to remember to empathise with the fact that there are lots of young people who this would be inspirational for, who this would be a good thing to have in their lives to read. And this is especially prevalent in the fact that the best parts of the book are the bits in which Connor writes stuff that is much more personal to him than just giving out the bland platitudes that aren't really that good. And especially in the part about him coming out, dealing with his sexuality. And that is an important thing to have in the book, and that can be something that is beneficial to a younger audience and to those who have to come out themselves and have to deal with that part of their lives. And so the book is not entirely worthless at all. And it also has Connor talking about what it's like to be a YouTuber and to be someone living in our current social media driven age, and all the kind of weird idiosyncrasies that come with that kind of lifestyle. And that kind of stuff is interesting. And the coming out stuff is really positive and really interesting and fascinating and heartfelt. And so there are parts of the book that are really worth reading and that are beneficial to the world. And in spite of the things that I say are bland and like aren't as good as the rest of the book, it still can be helpful to other people. And yeah, this sounded more negative than I intended for it to be, and I swear it wasn't meant to be that way at all. I mean, it is such a pretty book, seriously. I mean, look at all the pictures, they're so pretty, and they are kind of inspirational to me. I mean, if you go to this one bit, if I can find it in here, where is it now? Yeah, this bit here about Connor Franta's arm, and how he takes pictures of his arm all the time. That inspired me inadvertently because I took this picture recently. So see, even though I said all that stuff that sounded extremely, I hate this book, it's really rubbish, I still did find something about it that made me that changed me after having read the book. So, what can you take away from this review? I think you can take away that I'm an idiot, that you can't listen to me because I know nothing, that Connor Franta is a very, very nice chap, and he's written a very decent book, and he's much more successful than me, and I shouldn't begrudge him that, and I shouldn't begrudge the book being written the way it is because it will appeal to some people, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I need to try not to sound so bitter so often. And I need to have my hair grow faster so it doesn't look so bloody stupid and I have to wear this bloody hat. Because, just that. I don't know. So, yeah. This was a review of a book done very poorly, and I hope you enjoyed it. Ding! Why did I add the ding when I could have just done it in the edit? I don't know. I'm stupid. We know this. We have established this firmly. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Don't subscribe because these things are just awful. The awfulest things in the world. And, yeah. Thank you for watching. And until next time, when I finally learn how to make videos with, you know, quality in them. Until then, bye-bye.